Hi chat, how's everybody? Happy Friday. Let me tell you, it has been a Friday for me. But it's all in the past now and I'm excited. I had mentioned on Twitter that we were going to be doing a dog tier list before we start playing Hades. I keep getting a lot of questions about dogs, my favorite dogs, so I figured it'd be fun to do a tier list with everybody. I have one pulled up. To be completely honest, I don't actually know a lot about all these dog breeds. And if I were to get a dog, it would just be from the shelter. But there are some pretty cute dogs, so I'm excited, and I have another window open to look up pictures of these guys and gals. Just in case I need some extra references. But I'm excited, so I hope y'all are excited too. We get to look at some cute dogs. So this is what I've got. It's a little hard to read because it's a little small, but we've got our tier list set up, ready to go, ranging from bestest to best to super to great to good to cute, because there's not a bad dog. These are very cute. I'm very excited. I don't know how y'all are feeling. What is everybody feeling, chat? Do we have some favorite dogs before we get started? I have had a lot of different dogs growing up throughout my entire life, so this is going to be interesting. Most of these I don't know anything about, but a couple of these are probably going to pull on my heartstrings a little bit, and we'll see if I can pronounce them. But the first one is an Affenpinscher. Seems cute. Very fluffy looking. Oh, they are a tiny dog, chat. They get to like 13 pounds. This is definitely a lap dog. They do look very fluffy. They look like... I imagine this dog looks like it's constantly getting the wind blown in its face. And I really think that's very cute. Based on looks alone, I think that's a pretty good dog. Afghan Hound is up next. Interesting. I've seen pictures of this dog before, and it always just looks like someone got out of the shower and is just completely drenched. It's got bangs and everything. I kind of really don't like how this dog looks, personally. It's got bangs. It's got bangs, and that gives me the heebie-jeebies a little bit, chat. Somebody likes it. It is a cute dog, but the bangs are just a little too much for me. Airedale Terrier. Oh, that's a pretty cute terrier. It's got the black and brown coat, which I personally love. Seems pretty wiry, but not like uncomfortable to touch. It's a pretty cute dog. Oh, they get big. They get like Up to 60 pounds. Oh, so this is a big terrier. Okay. I'm used to the little terriers that get like 10 to 20 pounds and nip at your ankles. But a big terrier sounds pretty lovely, honestly. I would not be mad at it if I had a terrier. I like their little mustaches, their beards. Very cute dog. Kind of a bestest dog. Akbash? Oh, this just looks like a Burmese, but not colorful. Up to 140 pounds. Oh wow, that is a big dog. Chat, this is the type of dog that I could really... I love bigger dogs. There's so much to hug and play with. And I'm not afraid to hurt the puppy because they're huge. This is a great dog. Well, it's a great dog, but it's going higher than great, for sure. I think it's definitely going to be up there with bestest. I actually think the terrier I might move down to best because out of the two of those I would definitely choose this big boy. Oh, an Akita. I actually don't know how big they get. They're very cute to look at, especially this coat color. This is like tan and white, or cream. Oh, so not bad, like 50 to 80-ish pounds, so a little smaller, about the terrier size actually. Their fur looks so dense. I feel like if I put my hand on it to pet it, my hand would disappear. I don't think I would want one. Like, I feel like the reality of having this dog as a pet is not as good as the thought, if that makes sense. Like, I just don't think my lifestyle fits well with this dog, because I'm sure it needs so much work, like so much brushing every day. Not to say I'm not going to brush a dog if I had one, but every day is a bit overkill for my schedule and my lifestyle. But that is such a good puppy. Look at that little picture. That's a super pup. Malamute? Oh, they're so loud. That's the only thing. They look great. They'd be a great puppy, but they are I think they're one of those dogs that like always barks constantly. And I would be so overstimulated all the time. I would be happily overstimulated because they have that doofy grin that a lot of big dogs have. Let's see how big they get, chat. Oh, only like 75. Oh no, 75 to 120. So definitely another big dog. I'm also, where I live is really warm, so I highly doubt they would enjoy it. So, I mean, they are a good puppy though. That dorky face and that thick fur. I think it has to go with the terrier. I mean, I think I'd be too lax to like properly socialize this dog, so they would just bark constantly, which would be on me. I completely believe that I would not be able to handle that dog. But they are so cute. I would love to find and pet one at the park or like dog sit a Malamute, but I don't think I could have that puppy. But it's such a cute dog. American Bulldog. The only thing I know about these is that they have a lot of like joint issues. Yeah, like 60 to 100 pounds, so not bad. Got a lot of coat colors. There's like 5 or 6 on this list. I mean, I've seen a fair number of American Bulldogs, and they are very sweet. But I do feel like they have a lot of joint issues. I might be wrong, though. Look at the floppy jowls. That's a cute puppy. Honestly, I think that's the bestest dog. Joint problems aside, I think that's the bestest dog. I mean, they're good dogs. They're just a great all-around dog. There's nothing like too crazy, but there's also a lot to love in those dogs. Okay, we have a lot of these, chat. We have so many to get through. American Dingo. Is this even a dog? Okay, apparently it is a dog, but there are like a ton of them in like the South US. I always thought dingo and coyote were the same thing. I mean, they've got a cute face on them, I will say. They've got a foxy look almost. Pointy ears, pretty long snout, and the coat color, that like tan, creamy color. I don't know. I feel like I would... I mean, all of these are great dogs, which is probably why it's going to be so hard to put them in any category. What type of dog? Like, I know there's like herders and like working dogs, like stuff like that for like behavior, I think. Chat, the internet is not my friend today. I still don't know if dingoes are also and coyotes are the same thing. Oh boy, okay. I think this is gonna have the same issue as the Malamute, where they're just gonna be like very barky and high energy. And I'm a pretty lazy guy overall. Like, I go to the gym, I work out, I eat all right, but outside of the couple hours a day I'm in the gym, I'm not moving my butt an inch. So I just don't think we would be a good match, but I mean, that's a pretty dog. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it right in the middle. Well, there's only 6, there's no middle, but you know what I mean, chat. Oh, here's another barky dog. And I mean, dogs bark, that's a given, but some bark a lot more than others. A coonhound, American English coonhound. Oh, that is a classic. I've seen this dog in so many movies. Yeah, I mean, I know people that have 20 of these dogs for hunting, and that's too much for me. I don't think I could handle this dog. It is a pretty puppy. But some of these pictures, they got pretty beady eyes. Look like they're staring through your soul. I think that's just a good dog. American Eskimo dog? I feel like that's... Is that offensive? Oh, they're small. Originating in Germany? 18 to 35 pounds. That's a pretty fluffy dog. Oh, this looks like if I ever were to get a small dog, this is kind of the dog I would want. Very fluffy. Got that derpy face with the long tongue. A cute dog, all around. Ooh, I don't know where to put it though. I think I'm gonna put it with the Akita, because I feel like it has the same grooming stuff where it just needs so much grooming that it becomes unmanageable so quickly. Okay, American Foxhound. Okay, I know that the Coonhound we just did is like bred from the Foxhound, I think. So they're like, to me, they're basically the same thing. So I'm just gonna put them together. I know they are different, that's why they have different names, but to me, they got the tricolor coat, the same build, the floppy ears, they go together. A hairless terrier. Oh, that is scary to look at. That is terrifying. Okay, there's one picture where this hairless terrier has its head tilted in that way that dogs do when they don't know what's going on, and it is very cute. But some of these pictures are absolutely horrifying to look at. That is... You're going with... I might have to add a tier for that dog. I have an aversion to this hairless terrier. Okay, another hound dog. American Leopard Hound. It's a cool name. Is it just the same hound dog but with spots? They get like 40 to 90 pounds. Oh, I guess I didn't look at the weight for the foxhound. Oh, they have a ton of colors. I think I'm just gonna put it with the other hounds. I have a feeling all these hounds are going in the same spot because they all look the same to me. Pit Bull Terrier? Oh, that's a cute puppy. That is a cute dog. Especially when they're grinning. Oh, that's a cute puppy. I would gladly have a pitty. I'm not gonna put it in bestest. Unfortunately, not because of the dog. Pitties are great. Only because it is so difficult to have one as just a dog and not have to have one as like everyone thinks this dog is going to try and kill them. As a dog, bestest. As a dog fitting into a lifestyle, still best. They're a great dog. Staffordshire Terrier? Hopefully I said that right. Oh, I've seen these. I always think these are also pitties. But I guess they look like they have a different, like, boxier head. Oh, that is a cute puppy. I mean, unfortunately, I think it's going to get the same as the Pit Bull Terrier for the same exact reason. People are so scared of them. For no good. I mean, for a reputation that's not deserved of the breed. Like, I don't think there's a bad dog. I think there's just bad people with dogs. A water spaniel? I bet, chat, that they love water. Oh, that is a curly-haired dog, chat. That is such a curly dog. Oh my gosh. The ears alone are so curly. I didn't have a water spaniel, but I did have a spaniel. Several spaniels for a long time. I do love a spaniel. They are so prone to ear infections. Oh my gosh, you don't even know, chat. It was like constant ear infections. I think they're just gonna go in great. That coat is so hard to maintain. And having had one, I would not seek one out again. Obviously, as I already said, I would just get a dog from the shelter. I don't really need a specific breed or anything. But if I was given the choice of, hey, do you want this water spaniel? I would say no. Just because of the ears and the coat, but they are a great puppy. Very cute. And they get like medium to large. think like 40 to 60 pounds is what I remember. Ooh, a big dog. I know this next one. Anatolian Shepherd dog. Oh, that is the bestest dog. Oh, I love these. These are like my favorite. Not this specific dog, though. I already know it's gonna go up in bestest. Like, I can just put it there. But this, like, body shape and coat shape and color and just the really big dogs that are really doofy are my favorite. And they look doofy and they're very friendly, but they're so smart. Like, this is the type of dog I would, like, these ones I'm putting up here at the top are ones I would gladly take any day. Oh god. Gosh, chat. We've hit a roadblock. I don't know how to pronounce this. Seven years of German language school. Not language school, German, like, language classes is about to fail me. Oh, well, that's probably because it's Swiss. Appenzeller Sennenhund, maybe? I'm saying it as if it's German, and probably wrong at that. They look cute. They're a pretty cute dog. They got that tricolor white, black, brown with the eyebrows. Like 40 to 70 pounds. That's a good medium dog. Oh, they have a curly tail. They have the curly tail. That looks like a doofy dog that I would, like, roughhouse with, if that makes sense. Like, play around with outside. Chase, wrestle. All those good things that you do with those big doofy dogs. That's the bestest. And their coat looks like manageable too. Routine, but like not daily maintenance is what it looks like. Australian Kelpie? I thought Kelpies were that, like, mythological. I feel like that, I don't know, chat, that's... Anytime someone tells me Kelpie, all I think of is, like, the horse that tricks people and drags them underwater. It's like not a cryptid, like a mythological creature situation. But back to the dog. There are so many different pictures of this dog that I don't even know which one is the actual dog breed. I mean, they've all got the pointy ears, and they look pretty, like, thin, if that makes sense. Like, they look like they're built for speed. Oh, they only weigh like up to 45 pounds. That's pretty small. I thought they were gonna be bigger from the pictures. They look like they're meant to run around real fast. Like, I couldn't keep up with this type of dog, I feel. Not that I could keep up with many of these dogs. But it is really pretty and it looks really friendly. It looks like one of those dogs that you see it and you just know it's gonna like love people and have an issue about jumping on people. And that's very cute. I think that's a best boy. Australian Shepherd is gonna go in best too. I'm a little familiar with these. I really like Aussies. But let me just double check. How big do they get? Chat, that's what I want to know. I will be right back, chat. 1 second. Hey chat, I'm back. There we go. Sorry about that. Like I mentioned last stream pretty briefly, we took our cat to the vet a couple times the last week or so. So I'm just very cautious whenever I hear him whine or meow or something right now while we try and figure out what's wrong, so I had to go check on him. We have so many dog breeds. I think, chat, that I am probably gonna start speeding through these a little bit. Not gonna go super fast or anything, but probably gonna go a little quicker because I do want to still play Hades while we stream tonight. Let's see. Australian Terrier. I am not a huge fan of the terriers. I know I put the Airedale Terrier pretty high. I'm not a fan of the small breed terriers. I feel like they are very stubborn to the point where, like, personally I feel like they're just gonna ignore you to ignore you, if that makes sense. Like, I hear you. I know that you want me to, like, ring the bell to go outside or not bark at the mailman every day, but they just are so smart and stubborn. Yeah, and they only get to like 16 pounds, and I feel like I would like even with our cat, I'm always scared I'm gonna like bump them too hard or step on their paw or something, and I just can't handle that. So I mean, they're pretty, very pretty. I know a lot of people really like them, just not for me. I'm gonna put them up here with the Akita because they are a good dog. I just think I don't like them personally. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce this dog. Chat, this one I can't even try. This dog, the pictures of this dog, its legs are toothpicks. It's like if I tried to draw a stick figure dog, you know, where you just draw a cylinder and then 4 little lines. Like, that's what this dog looks like. And it's got the big barrel chest. This dog looks like it skipped leg day. Forever. I don't like this dog. I'm gonna put it down here with the hairless terrier just because it's got like Uncanny Valley vibes on those toothpick legs. Does that say Barbet? It does. Okay. This looks like a dog that I know the name of, but I don't actually know the name of. It looks like a spaniel with a poodle with a bunch of other stuff. It's got that thick curly coat that requires so much effort to maintain. And you have to maintain their coat, like, that's attached to them. You don't want them to be uncomfortable. They look adorable. I would love to dog sit or like pet one out and about, but I don't think I could actually have one. They're pretty big though. They get like 30 to 60 pounds. That's like a small, medium, small dog. Chat, where did I put the other ones that were like hard to maintain their coat? Oh, we've only had like 1 or 2. I think I'm gonna put this up with the terrier again. The Australian Terrier. It's kind of like right in the middle. Where like, if I had one, I'd probably be super happy to have a puppy and a cute puppy. But if I had to choose, obviously not my top choice, just for grooming wise. They look so cute though. It's one of those dogs that you see pictures of and it makes you want a dog. Basenji, I think, is beset by the same problem as like Malamutes, where they bark a ton. They only get like 24 pounds. I thought they were bigger than that. But they are very lean, I guess. I've actually thought about getting a Basenji. My spouse is allergic to dogs pretty bad, and supposedly they're hypoallergenic. No dog is hypoallergenic, but they do have like the short, smooth fur that I think really helps. So I think I'm gonna put that as bestest. No, I'm gonna move it down to best. I think it falls right with the Malamute, where it's like, this is a great dog if it would not bark at the mailman 27 times a day. Not that the mailman comes 27 times a day, but you know. This is a French name. This next dog, it's a Basset Hound. I know that because I see Basset. Oh, that's not bad. That looks like a terrier almost. It looks like a cross between a terrier and a cocker spaniel. Yeah, that's exactly what the... Oh, it has the short stubby legs like a dachshund. That's a cute dog. They get like 40 pounds. Oh, and they've got like wiry hair. That's interesting. I've never actually heard of this dog before. I feel like I've seen a bunch of dogs that look like this, you know, at the shelter and like out and about. Minus the short legs. I didn't think this dog would have short, stubby legs. It's a cute dog. It's got the mustache and beard combo of other terriers and the floppy spaniel ears. I think that's a super dog. Basset Hound. I think that's gonna go with the other hounds for the same reason. Ooh, another hound. Exactly the same spot. I think I already know, chat. All the hounds are going here. They're cute. They're good dogs. They're not a dog that I kind of want anything to do with, honestly. Like, as a quote-unquote purebred dog. And I think beagles are the same. I mean, to me, beagles and hound dogs are not very different, in my opinion. They got the floppy ears, tricolor coat. Love to howl. Bearded collie. I feel like this is a dog that I always think is a terrier. No, never mind. This is the one that has the hair long enough that you can't see its eyes. If this dog was a person, it would be like the stereotypical Hollywood movie wise old man. That is such a long coat. That would take forever. That would tangle so fast. Oh my gosh. How big do they get? Chat, does anyone know? 40 to 60 pounds. So, like, again, another medium-ish dog. This is a dog you would have to hair clip up. You would have to clip its hair so it could see. And then it would run around and you would get stabbed in the thigh by a pointy hair clip. Yeah, I think that's gotta go here with all the other ones that are good dogs, but overall, like, hard to maintain coat. Bedlington Terrier. The tiny little image that we can see does not bode well for this being a cute dog. Nope, that is a terrifying looking dog. Why does it only have hair on its forehead? Chat, I don't know if any of y'all are playing along and Googling these dogs with me, but this is a terrifying dog. It looks like if you really poorly shaved a lamb. That is straight into Uncanny Valley territory, chat. Belgian, like what? No, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Okay, it's one of the Belgian Shepherds. But its coat is all wiry and curly. That's going with the Malamute for sure. Actually, no. I'm gonna drop it down here with the Water Spaniel. Because all of the Belgian Shepherds I've ever known or seen or heard about are absolute terrors in the best way. Like, they just need, like, if you have a German Shepherd, or like, I don't even know, a Terrier or something like I've been talking about, that we've already looked at, like, they need exercise for sure. All dogs do. Like the next one, Belgian Malinois, go in the same spot. I don't know if anyone has seen all over like social media and things, the videos of them jumping like 9-10 feet and biting something. The terror this dog would bring. That is like a different level of active. I'm always like, oh, it would be cool to have a Malinois. No, it would not. It would not go well for me, chat. This Belgian sheepdog is going in the same spot for the exact same reason. There's no bad dog, but there are dogs that I could not manage. Okay. What is this, chat? Bergamasco sheepdog? I have never heard of this before. The coat on that. This dog has locks. That's what this dog is like. This is a crazy coat. I don't know if I've ever seen a dog that has this type of coat. Gets like 70 pounds. Oh, that is crazy, chat. No, that's another one where the coat is too much. Picard? This is just a terrier. This is such a terrier looking dog. $50 to £70. Yeah, I mean, that just looks like a terrier dog. That's going back up with the Arendelle Terrier. Bernese Mountain Dog. I love Bernese. I know they get huge and they have a huge appetite, but they are like, the only problem with Bernese is that they have such a short lifespan, like, because they are such a big boy. Big puppy. Yeah, I mean, their low end is 80, but their max is like 110, and they're bulky. That's a good puppy. This is the epitome. Chat, Bernese Mountain Dog is the epitome of bend over backward for this doofy dog. I would absolutely love a Bernese. That is like bestest. That is above all else bestest dog. A Bichon. I actually, I do like big dogs, but I don't actually mind a Bichon. They're like a little uncanny valley depending on the haircut. Like if you give them that weird cut where their face is just a ball, then they're a little weird. But I mean, I know they're a small dog. I think they don't get very big. Yeah, I mean, they got like 16-ish pounds. Like, they're not a big dog, but I actually wouldn't mind a Bichon. I think that's a Bestest. That might be one of the only smaller dogs to get a Bestest from me, chat. Another coon hound, right with the other coons. I don't even know if I can... Hold on, let me double check something. Yeah, I'm just gonna call this a blackmouth dog because I don't feel like saying the full name of this dog. That's not a nice word. I've seen dogs that look like this all around. I really like these dogs. I like their color, I like their build. They're very happy puppies from everything I've seen. Yeah, medium to large, so they probably get like 80-ish, 60 to 80, I bet. Such a good puppy. That's honestly a Bestest. I would be happy with that. Another terrier. Oh, but we're not in the American Terriers, we're in Russian Terriers now. $82. The range on this is crazy, guys. Chat, this is crazy. The size range is like 80 to 150 pounds. That's a big dog. They still have that like classic terrier coat though. It's like thick and wiry. So I think it's gonna go, it's not gonna go with the Airedale Terrier, but it's probably gonna go with all the hard to maintain coats again. And these next three are easy. These are all hounds, and all the hounds go in the same place. Bloodhound, Blue Lacy, which is, I think, a hound. Actually, let me double check. Because I might be thinking of like a blue tick. Hound. They look like a hound dog, so I'm gonna put them with the hounds. Oh, there's the blue tick I was just thinking of. Still a hound. Borbol, I think is how that might be one might be pronounced. Borbol. What do you look like? Oh, you got that short snout. Stocky short snout. This face is very short. I think this might be like, it's a fine looking dog, but I think I'm gonna put it back in this like cute / uncanny valley dog breed dog section. I've got a problem with short stubby snouts. Like, some family of mine have a pug, and they like specifically found pugs that like their faces weren't as smushed. And that dog, I feel like that dog can't breathe. I had a dog sit this dog once, and she panted and she was just constantly breathing so loud. I was like, if she would stop to do something and stop panting for a single second, I thought she died. I legitimately spent several days thinking that this dog was just gonna keel over because it couldn't breathe. So I cannot deal with the short snout. Okay, Bohemian Shepherd. I didn't know there were so many shepherds out there. I just thought, oh, here's a shepherd. Oh, it literally looks like just a classic shepherd with long hair. Oh, it only gets to like 30 to 50 pounds. Yeah, that is just a fluffy... That just looks like a fluffy German shepherd. I wouldn't mind that. Honestly, I think that might be bestest. That's a pretty looking dog. If it's anything like a German shepherd. Bolognese. Oh, this is similar look to the Bichon. And yes, I am legally obligated to say it like Bichon. It's like 8 pounds. I mean, I feel like it's one of those things where like the Bichon looks better to me. Like I think I would prefer a Bichon, but I also think in the actual day-to-day life I wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. So that's going up in bestest dog category. Ooh, Border Collie. Oh, that is a cute face. Chat, Border Collies are so cute. Most collies are so cute. I mean, I think it's the same issue with like the Malamute and like the Basenji where they're just very loud. And that's not bad. You just have to be a specific type of person, and I am not that person. Otherwise, this would be bestest tier. Border Terrier. Oh, that's a cute dog. That's such a cute dog. Yeah, this is the terrier I look at and I'm like, there's no way this is a terrier. It's too cute. It's still got the beard, but it's so short and stubbly. Yeah, no, this is a bestest dog. Such a good dog. Okay. A Borzoi. You know, I've seen pictures of this dog before, so I already knew, but I had to double check. It is immediately going down here with the Bedlington Terrier area, because that is a stick leg, uncanny looking dog. Oh, Boston Terrier is going right down with the Boroboy, Bowl, because it's got that smush face. I think the Bichon has a smush face too, doesn't it? Have I just discovered my double standard? No, it's got a regular face. It's just a small dog. It's just so fluffy you can't tell. Ooh, another French name, chat. What in the world is this dog? This is a crazy looking dog. Okay, how big does this dog get? 60 to 80 pounds. Okay, this is a big dog. But it's got that curly, wiry coat that's so hard to take care of. And it looks like a terrier mix. I mean, that's going to go right here with the other large terrier. Oh, boxer. I do not like boxers as a dog. Like, their face just gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know why. It just does. I think it's because it is, like, kinda smushed in. It's like borderline where I would be concerned about breathing if I saw it walking around, but it's got that boxy, smushed face with the long jowls. It's not Uncanny Valley enough to go down here with the other, but it is Uncanny Valley enough to go here with all the, like, coonhounds. And I guess the Affin Spencer. Boykin Spaniel. Oh, yep. That is a spaniel if I've ever seen a spaniel. Would I ever want a spaniel again? I would gladly have a spaniel over a hound dog, because I'm pretty sure hounds also have ear problems. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it's right up there with the other spaniel, honestly. This is a coon dog. Chat, we're getting into those ones that all look the same now, and they're like not all that different, I think, now that we're getting into these weird ones. Like, this is called a Briard. It is just a long-haired terrier. That's all it looks like. It looks like a terrier that grew its hair out a little too long. Got it straightened. It's going in the big terriers. It's actually going one below the big terriers, because I think... chat, what do we want to do? No, it's going up with the big terriers. Its coat is, like, not very wiry. It's just long and kind of straight and wavy. So I feel like it's going to be a little easier to maintain, but it's going to tangle so fast, especially with dogs doing what dogs do and playing around. A Brittany. Isn't this a spaniel? That is a spaniel. That is a spaniel looking spaniel. Oh, but it doesn't have as floppy of ears, so it might actually be like a pointer looking dog. I mean, it looks like a medium dog. I think I'm gonna put it... Actually, let's see how big it gets. Like 40 pounds. It's a medium. I mean, I think this... Actually, I wouldn't mind this. I wouldn't mind a Brittany. It's not like bestest level where I would be so hyped to see this dog even just on a, like, out in public, but it's up there. Broholmer? What is this? Oh, this is another big dog, but it's a big dog with a lot of flappy, loose skin, which is a little hard to look at. It's one of those dogs that you can see drooling everywhere, in my opinion. I think it's going right up there. Like, it's a big, doofy dog, so I gotta love it. But I don't think it's one that I would be super stoked about just because of the drool. Brussels Griffon. This is the worst looking terrier looking dog I've ever seen. It looks like a terrier that had its face smushed. That is absolutely no. No. Bulldog again, smushed face. Another Mastiff, Bull Mastiff. Perfectly fine dog. I don't think they're actually aggressive by nature. But not for me. That face is just, it's smushed and it's droopy. But it's not like terrible, so I think it's going to get put here with like the Boxer. Bull Terrier, immediately into Uncanny Valley. That is like the weirdest looking face I've ever seen on a dog. Actually, the Bedlington Terrier's face was woof. Okay. I don't want to bully these dogs, but okay. Cairn Terrier. This is another one of those small dogs that I really like. I don't know if I would like these three, or like that face and shape are small dogs I could get away with. Canaan dog. Is this another Basenji looking? Yeah, this looks like a Basenji. $30 to £50. Yeah, this is like a Basenji looking dog. That's pretty good. I would take that. I would like that. I would happily have it. I don't think I would be able to tell a Basenji and this Canaan dog apart. Cane Corso. Love Cane Corsos. They're so fun. They still suffer from the jowl issue that I'm like, that's gross, you're drooling everywhere. But they're such a big doofy dog. I think it's gonna just go in the good, like, I would love to pet a Cane Corso, but I don't think I could ever have a Cane Corso. Cardigan Welsh Corgi. There was a moment in time where I thought I really wanted a Corgi. That moment has passed. I don't think Corgis are for me. When I was like really deep into wanting a Corgi, I was doing so much research. I can't. They have so many like joint and back issues. Same with like other short leg dogs like Dachshunds. They're so cute and adorable, but the joint issues scare me too much. Probably. See, I know how I feel, but I don't know where that ranks it on this tier list. That's the hard part, chat. I almost have to go off what else we have here. Like I would gladly take a Corgi above like another Spaniel or Malinois, but I don't think I would gladly have a Corgi over like a Malamute or a Shet or an Aussie, or so I think it has to go here with like the hard to maintain coats, because like I guess that's what this is. It's like dogs I would have if they didn't have so many medical issues, I think is what this super category is like bestest dog but medical issues, like unavoidable ones that I just know I am not ready for. Catahoula Leopard Dog. I feel like this is just going to be another hound dog. They all look the same. That is a hound dog. Yep. Yeah, that's going with the other hounds. Another mountain dog. Oh, this is dangerous, chat. If this is anything like the Burmese, I might have another dog breed to deep dive into. How big do you get? Caucasian Shepherd Dog. That's an odd name. I don't know if I like that name, but how big do you get? You look like a big dog. Oh wow, okay. 100 to 170 pounds. That is I think even bigger than the Burmese. Oh yeah, they are much bigger than the Burmese. Oh, the Burmese is like 70 to 110, and this thing, its low range is like 100. Oh my gosh. Chat, you're watching me discover in real time a new dog that's bestest. That's like above Burmese. It's like a Burmese, but bigger and fluffier. Chat, don't be surprised if in like a year from now, I'm telling you that I got a shepherd dog. I'm such a sucker for the big doofy dogs, chat. Okay. After that detour, a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. The King Charles Spaniel is a pretty looking spaniel. Like the coat color is like cream and tan, and it has the tricolor with like the classic Roddy eyebrow too as another coat color. So I do like the King Charles Spaniel. I have too much knowledge on spaniels from having a few when I was growing up, but they still are a spaniel, so they still have the same issues as all the other spaniels. So I mean, they're going here with the other spaniels, but I would much prefer a King Charles Spaniel to like the American Water Spaniel or this Boykin Spaniel. If I had to choose a spaniel, it would be a King Charles, but I wouldn't choose a spaniel. And again, because we're going through all of these dog breeds, just to reiterate, if I ever do get a dog, barring the Caucasian Mountain Dog, because I just learned about it and it sounds awesome, I would kill to have a dog that big and fluffy. If I do get a dog, I do plan to adopt from the shelter. I'm not planning on getting like a purebred dog or anything like that. But in a perfect imaginary world where there weren't so many dogs in shelters and purebred dogs weren't such a huge, weird, like dog farm setup situation, I would be buying a Caucasian Mountain Dog, like no doubt about it. I'm gonna have to convince my spouse now. Okay, I think, chat, that we're over an hour in and we are only halfway through this list. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this tab open like this, keep this tier list open, and since we're streaming again tomorrow pretty early afternoon, I'm gonna keep this open. We're gonna come back to this, review quickly what's up, what we've already done, and then keep going next stream, because I do want to play some Hades tonight. That is what we do most streams. But this was fun. This was a nice little cute break. We all got to look at some cute dog pictures. This has only proven to me that I am a sucker for the big doofy dogs. I knew it before, but looking at that bestest list, is all big, bulky, doofy looking dogs.